Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, so today we're doing something a little bit different. We're stepping completely away from those dramatic, overnight miracle fixes you see everywhere, and instead we're taking a really fascinating look at the quiet science of daily immune education. We're going to unpack what it actually means to proactively support your body's natural defense systems on a day-to-day basis, and we'll be doing that by looking specifically at a 4Life transfer factor product. Because really, it's all about creating a solid foundation, so your body is already prepared long before it ever needs to react to anything. Look at this quote here from Priya, a 38-year-old school teacher. I mean, her words just hit the nail on the head, don't they? It perfectly captures a feeling so many of us know all too well, that familiar, low-drama frustration. It's that exact feeling that your household is always just, one rainy season behind. You eat right, you try to exercise, you try to get your kids to sleep on time, but you still feel like you're constantly playing catch-up with your family's wellness. Your immune system doesn't necessarily sound an alarm when it's undersupported, it just quietly falls a little behind. Priya wasn't looking for a magic cure-all. She just wanted off the roller coaster. And that's exactly what we are aiming for here. We aren't talking about emergency rooms or high-stress medical interventions. We're talking about that unhurried, everyday Indian domestic reality, finding consistency before something goes wrong. Imagine finally reaching a point where steady, baseline well-being is literally just a quiet background habit in your life, just like enjoying your morning cup of tea. It's about that profound peace of mind that comes from knowing for sure that you're proactively supporting your body on a completely normal, uneventful Tuesday. So, getting to the other side of wellness isn't about some dramatic lifestyle overhaul. It's actually pretty ordinary, in the absolute best way possible. It's really just about checking off a few simple boxes. We're talking about a daily habit that literally takes seconds, but goes straight to work at the cellular level. It's derived from nature, completely safe for the whole family, and the best part is it beautifully complements whatever routines you already have going on. Just picture walking into your home after a dusty, exhausting commute, and you just feel steadily fine, because your immune system already has the briefing it needs. Well, to understand how we actually achieve that, we have to talk about what a transfer factor is. Think about a mother nursing her newborn. She's passing on vital biological intelligence, right? Transfer factors are the actual molecules responsible for doing this. And here is the kicker. They are not vitamins, they're not herbs, they aren't minerals. They are small peptide messengers. Honestly, think of them as tiny 44-word instruction manuals for your cells. And because they aren't species-specific, transfer factors that are naturally found in cow colostrum and chicken egg yolk can carry meaningful immune information straight to a human body. They act as an immune coach, perfectly designed to educate your immune system rather than just indiscriminately hyping it up or suppressing it. And this is definitely not some trendy new internet fad. The science behind this biological coach traces all the way back to a highly respected 1949 laboratory discovery by Dr. H. Sherwood Lawrence. Moving through the decades, scientists identify these amazing little molecules, first in human colostrum and then later in highly scalable natural sources, like cow's milk and egg yolk. Then, in 1998, 4Life Research patented a very specific extraction process to create their trifactor formula. Fast forward to the 2000s, it's listed in the physician's desk reference in the US, and today, it's a thoroughly researched dietary supplement sitting on kitchen shelves in over 70 countries with a really rapidly growing community right here in India. I absolutely love how this breaks down really complex biology into 4 super relatable steps. This is exactly how the trifactor formula supports your body. First up, recognize. It helps train your immune cells to stay alert, kind of like a seasoned bank manager who can spot something suspicious in a matter of seconds. Second, respond. It supports a calibrated reaction, so no chaos, just a coordinated traffic unit deploying exactly what's needed. Third is remember. It supports immune memory, acting just like your family doctor of 15 years, who doesn't need to start from scratch every time you walk in the door. And finally, regulate. It acts as a cellular thermostat, supporting balance so there isn't an overreaction or an underreaction. When we zero in on respond and remember side by side like this, you can truly visualize the sheer elegance of the process. The formula actually helps the body deploy the right attack units swiftly and precisely whenever a threat is detected. But at the exact same time, it acts as a knowledge archive. Every single time your body responds, it logs that data. By supporting immune memory formation, it helps ensure that if that exact same issue ever pops up again, your body is fully prepared for a much faster, smarter future response. It's literally about your immune system becoming more educated over time. Okay, let's take a look at this breakdown, because it is absolutely vital to understand exactly where this fits into your life. The trifactor formula is your immune trainer. It's the senior officer briefing the troops before they head out. It perfectly complements your nutrition, which is simply your body's fuel. And it sits really nicely alongside any herbal supplements you might take for specific support. But please, notice the very clear distinction here. Prescribed medicines are for disease management and the emergency response. As an FSAI-registered dietary supplement in India, Trifactor completes your overall wellness picture, but it never, ever replaces prescribed medical treatments. It is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Remember, we are talking about baseline education here, not emergency intervention. Now let's dive into some proof. I want to highlight a few key numbers that really ground this product in verifiable facts. This number right here, 80 plus, represents the extensive portfolio of US and international patents securing this technology. 4Life was actually the very first company in the entire world to patent an oral extraction process for these molecules from cow colostrum and chicken egg yolk. And having a patent portfolio this massive really highlights the incredibly unique, proprietary nature of what they do. 1949. This year grounds us right in the rich heritage of the science. To put that into perspective for a second, we have been studying how biological immune intelligence is passed between organisms since before the invention of the barcode or the credit card. So, while the specific extraction technologies have obviously evolved wonderfully since then, the foundational discovery of the transfer factor molecule itself is literally over 7 decades old. And 70 plus. With a presence in over 70 countries, we are looking at a massive global scale of trust. From Chennai all the way to Bhopal and straight across the globe, everyday families are already utilizing this daily habit to quietly, consistently support their immune systems right in the background. The best part is, these are verifiable credentials that any healthcare professional can look up themselves. It is actively listed in the Physician's Desk Reference, or the PDR, in the US. Now, to be clear, being in the PDR is not a government drug approval. It's a dietary supplement listing that clearly documents the science so doctors can easily verify it. Plus, a 2024 peer-reviewed feasibility trial found measurable immune biomarker changes right at the 2-hour mark. It's so important to be completely transparent here. A study found these measurable biological effects under very strictly controlled conditions. So no, they are not guaranteed individual health outcomes for any one single person, but they absolutely show the rigorous, independent scientific inquiry that stands right behind this formula. Starting a new wellness routine shouldn't be stressful at all, which is exactly why there's a risk reversal guarantee. Step 1, you risk exactly 0 rupees, thanks to a 30-day, 100% satisfaction guarantee. Step 2, what you gain is the opportunity to actually experience consistent daily immune education without feeling any financial pressure whatsoever. And step 3, how to begin, is incredibly simple. You choose Trifactor, you drop a message to a local advisor, and you just try it for 30 days. You get to step into a new, healthy habit with absolute peace of mind, knowing the commitment is fully reversible if it's simply not the right fit for you and your family. So let's wrap this up with a simple question. Your immune system has been working tirelessly in the background for years, right? It's often fighting battles you don't even know are happening. Isn't it time we finally gave it the daily backup and briefing it deserves? Reach out to a trusted local advisor, like Ramakandran down in Coimbatore, via WhatsApp. You can have a totally honest, zero-pressure chat in English, Tamil, Malayalam, or Hindi. Just ask yourself, what would your family's daily life actually look like if you finally stopped feeling one season behind? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.